Welcome back everyone, I hope you're doing well, and in this video, we're going to discuss the small cap growth stock that I've been buying over the past week. This company's share price has fallen over 30% from its highs, and I think now it's trading at a very attractive level. So I decided to buy the dip and I purchased this stock in my high risk, high reward growth stock portfolio. This is a company I plan to hold for the long term, and I believe over the next 5 years, the company's share price could go 5x from its current level. And the stock that we're going to go over in this video is ticker TTCF, and that is Tattooed Chef. They're a young food company that operates in the frozen section, and right now they trade with a market cap at $1.5 billion, and the current share price is sitting right around $19. And after my latest purchase, my position in Tattooed Chef is now up to 70 shares with a market value of $1,337. And overall on this position, I am in the red by 4.12%. But I originally started buying Tattooed Chef when it was trading at over $22. And my latest purchase, where I added an additional 50 shares to my holding, I got in for $18.82, so I decided to buy the dip and got in at a much cheaper level than my original purchase. And we can see Tattooed Chef, once they went public, the company's shares absolutely exploded and reached a high of around $28. But from that level, the shares have now fallen all the way down over 31%, and I think picking up Tattooed Chef below $20 is a very attractive price. And according to Simply Wall Street, this company is now 27% undervalued, and their estimated fair value per share is all the way at $26.33. So in this video, we're going to take a look at Tattooed Chef as a whole, go over the company's current operations, their financials, and their future expected growth. And I'm going to give you the reasons to why I personally own the stock and why I will continue to buy more if the share price continues to fall below $19. But before we do that, I'm going to ask you to please hit that like button and subscribe. I am the Gen Z investor, and every single day we talk about the stock market, going over different stocks you can buy, and of course any major market news. So please hit that like button, subscribe for the daily videos, and today we're going to focus of course on Tattooed Chef, the small cap growth company that I'm buying right now. And if you've never heard of Tattooed Chef before, they're a young and innovative food company that is currently selling plant-based frozen alternatives all across the nation. And they offer products for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacking, and dessert. And their products include single-serve bowls, smoothie bowls, vegetable blends, meat alternatives, and plant-powered pizzas. They have also done an incredible job of expanding their product mix each and every year. Back in 2017, Tattooed Chef only had 2 SKUs. Then in 2018, they increased that to 9, and then by year end 2020, they had 38 different products available for sale on the market. And then over this next year, they're planning to grow that to 62 different SKUs available to consumers. And I personally believe that that's a very good number because it gives them enough variety in all the different meal categories that they're trying to attack. And in the frozen food section, Tattooed Chef has a massive total addressable market that sits at around $55 billion from the 2019 US frozen retail sales. And currently, with the products available to consumers, their total addressable market sits at right around $34 billion. And over the next 12 months, they plan to expand their product line into desserts, which will add another $12.6 billion of their total addressable market. And Tattooed Chef is planning to be the next disruptor to this major industry. And over the past few years, the company's been expanding at a massive rate, and their revenue CAGR, starting back in 2018, is now at 68% per year, and their brand has grown by 640% year over year. And as the company continues to expand and gets their products sold in more stores all across the nation, they've done a great job and have actually doubled their manufacturing capacity in 2020, and they have the ability to double capacity once again in 2021. And the company's going to need this increased manufacturing because their points of distribution have absolutely exploded over the past year. Their 2020 numbers grew 155% versus 2019, and Tattooed Chef products are now being sold in 2,700 Walmarts, 600 Sam's Clubs, over 500 Costco's, and with Target, 2 weeks ago, the company just announced that 6 of their products will be sold at Target stores nationwide, and that is absolutely huge for this young company. And at the date of this report, they were in 4,272 big stores with over 23,000 total points of distribution. And for 2021, they're projecting to get in 10,000 different stores with over 65,000 points of distribution. And if they can achieve these metrics, I think the company's total revenue is going to explode from their current level. And over the past 60 days, the company just got deals with some major retailers, including 7-Eleven, Whole Foods, Kroger, Publix, and many more. And we're going to see Tattooed Chef products being sold nationwide in all of the major food retailers. And the company is also planning to sell their products direct to consumer through their own e-commerce platform. And I really love that they're doing this because a lot of major food companies are only in retail and are not going the direct to consumer route. And when they do this, they're going to have much higher margins because they don't have to share those profits with the big box store. And I believe because of their branding, it's edgy and it's very attractive to the younger generations who are more comfortable actually ordering food products online. I think Tattooed Chef, if they can expand their e-commerce network, can really generate a ton of income and high profitability through their online sites. And right now, through their e-commerce platform, their number one SKU is called the Hangover Bundle, which is exactly what I'm saying. The Hangover Bundle is something targeted toward the younger generation, and those are the individuals who feel comfortable actually ordering frozen food from an online website. And I personally believe that investors are underestimating how powerful their direct-to-consumer e-commerce platform can be over the next 5 years. And now we're going to take a look at the company's financials and their full year 2020 results. So the company brought in $148 million of total sales, which was a 75% increase over the $85 million in 2019. And their Tattooed Chef branded products recorded $85 million, which was a 363% increase compared to the prior year. And their total net income came in at over $45 million compared to $5.6 million in the prior year, but a majority of that was based off a tax benefit, which came in for a total of around $39 million. So the company's total net income was somewhat similar to the prior year amount when you take out that major benefit. But still, for a young company to maintain profitability at such a small scale is extremely impressive. And next, we're going to take a look at the company's latest balance sheet. And at year end, December 31st, 2020, they reported $207 million of total current assets compared to short-term debt to come in at only $30 million. So a very strong current ratio, and over 2021, they're going to have no short-term liquidity issues. And overall, they have total assets at $267 million compared to total debt to come in at only $32 million. And we can see their total short-term debt is at $30.2 million and their total long-term is at $32.2. So only around $2 million of total long-term debt on the balance sheet, which is extremely impressive. And with a lot of young companies, if they take on too much long-term debt when they're very young, it really hurts their cash flow because they're continuously reducing that debt and it burns up a ton of their growth potential. And I believe that right now, Tattooed Chef is in a very strong financial position that is going to allow them to fund their growth over the next few years. And we can see their projections for 2021 and beyond are estimating $222 million of total revenue during this fiscal year with a gross margin between 20 and 25% and EBITDA to come in to around $8 to $10 million. Then in 2022, they're forecasting revenue of $300 million, then 2023 up to $500 million, and then 3 years later, by year end 2026, they're forecasting $1 billion of total annual revenue. And I personally believe that the company has given very fair future guidance, and I do believe they will achieve all of these metrics by 2026. But when I made my own calculations and was forecasting out their future revenue growth, I actually have the company achieving that total annual sales of $1 billion 1 year earlier in 2025. And I think going forward, as their products continue to be distributed in thousands of more locations every single year, they will absolutely hit these metrics over the next 5 to 6 years in the future. And if you think about it, right now, the company currently trades with a $1.5 billion total market cap. And I think if they can achieve 1 billion of total annual sales by 2025 or 2026, this company is going to be worth a lot more than where they currently are. And if we take a look at some future revenue projections coming from Wall Street analysts, for this current fiscal year, they're showing 50% total growth, followed by 36% in the 2022 year as well. So going forward, even analysts on Wall Street are showing strong signs of total expected growth coming from Tattooed Chef. And right now, I think the company is at a very attractive level. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do your own research. But for my personal portfolio, I added to my position. I purchased 50 more shares. And now in total, I own 70 shares of this company in my high risk, high reward portfolio. And it is by far the largest holding. And I plan to hold this company for the long term because I believe, although they are a growth company right now, once they become fully established, they're distributed across the nation and internationally. Once the profits start to roll in, this has the high potential of becoming a very strong dividend stock. And that's because many food companies on the market, once they're well established, they already have the manufacturing and the distribution network. With those excess profits, they pay them out to their investors in the form of a cash dividend. And I can absolutely see Tattooed Chef going in that direction over the longer term. So now we're going to wrap up the video. Thank you for watching to the end. I am the Gen Z Investor, and every single day we talk about the stock market, going over different stocks you can buy, and any major market news. So please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, join the community, and of course in this video, we discussed Tattooed Chef, the stock that I've been buying as of late. I think they have a ton of future growth potential, and they are a young food company in the plant-based sector, which only has massive future growth potential, and they operate in the frozen goods, so they're best for the younger generations. And I think as a whole, the edgy packaging is really going to let them stand out and grow in a very boring market in the frozen food section. So I've added more to my position. I may continue to buy more if the stock still falls, and I will keep you updated on any future buys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.